Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where and when you are watching from. So I don't know, I'm trying to. Okay, so basically today I just want to talk about business ideas you can start from home as a fashion designer. I don't even know why I didn't put this in the stand. Okay, you can start from home as a fashion designer. So if you are just come, please do want to let me know where you are watching from. So I'm just trying to. I didn't pull my stand. Sorry, let me put it on a stand. Let me put it on a stand. Okay. Um, Sorry that it's going to be shaking a little. Let me just. I don't even know what's supposed to do this. Okay. Yep. Um. Oh my God, I'm supposed to put this. Okay. All right. So I think. So I want to talk about business ideas you can start from home as as a fashion designer. You know, most times we think it's just about you being like working. Welcome, please, if you are just joining, welcome. Do well to give this video a thumbs, this live a thumbs up. Okay, let me know where you're watching from. So today I just want to talk about like business ideas you can start as a fashion designer. So most times like as fashion designers, most times we feel like okay, all we have to do is just basically doing stuff for others, whereas there are so many things we can do from the comfort of our home, right? There are so many things you can do from the comfort of your home. So it's not just about maybe waiting for people to walk in and then you make their dresses. So it's much more than that. All right, it's much more than that. But I don't know, some of us, we don't really tend to see it that way. We think it's just all about waiting for customers to come and then making clothes for them, but it's way more than that. It's way more than that. Sorry, I'm trying to. I'm not saying this thing. Okay. So welcome. So it's way more than that. As a fashion designer, there are different things you can do for you to be able to make money. Especially when it comes to those that really want to work from home. Because most times it's not easy. Like being a fashion designer and then waiting for customers to just come. I won't even advise you to do that. Like there are so many things you can do on the side, and then that is what I'm going to be talking about. If you're just coming, please do well to give this video a thumbs up. Okay, so one of the things you can do from home as a fashion designer, one is ready to wear. Like when you hear ready to wear, ready to wear doesn't have to be something so big. It doesn't have to be something that is so exaggerated and all that. When I started my ready to wear business, I basically started off with boo dresses. You don't have to start with something so big, something so large. Start with what you feel like you can afford. You understand? You cannot start waiting for when you have the money to start like two-piece ready to wear, when you know that it's capital intensive. Basically, when I started my ready to wear, I started with boo dresses, because of course, to make boo dresses you don't need that large, like a fabric that will give me one two piece. Okay, let me say fabric that will give me like two piece too. You understand? I can comfortably make three two piece out of it. Do you understand? So I basically started off with with boo dresses, and then from boo dresses I now migrated into two piece. Please do also give this live stream a thumbs up. Let me know where you're watching from. Hello Eric, you are welcome. Please let me know where are you watching from. So that is it. Like when I started making my boo dresses, initially I was using like 3 years, 2.5 to make these dresses. But with time, of course, the whole essence for you to be able to minimize your use of fabric while still maintaining standard, right? You actually want to make profits. That is why you are in the business, right? So at a point I had to start making use of 2 years, because even the 2.5, people were like, oh, some people will be like, oh, it's big, is that? So I started using 2.5 yards for big size, plus sizes, and then I was not making use of 2 years for small sizes, and it really helped because imagine that's the same boo dresses that some people will be using like 4 years to make. You understand? But what actually helped me was, I would say, it was practice. Like, I was constantly doing this. Hello Paulo, you're welcome. Thank you for joining my live. Please do want to give this live stream a thumbs up. Okay. From St. Lucie, where is it from? Which country? Sorry, let me know. Polo, you're welcome. Let me know where you're watching from. Okay, so that's basically it. Then I think another idea is sales of fabric. You can add fabric sales, to what you're doing, and this also helps, like, to a large extent. It really helps, yes. Because some people want to sew, but they don't even have like fabrics and all that. So if you sell, it's easier for them to, okay, maybe pick from what you have, and then business from there. People can take up other business, so it actually helps. Please, if you're just coming, please do want to give this live stream a thumbs up, and then let me know where you're watching from. Eric, please, where is Lucy's from? I don't know, and I'm curious. I really want to know. Polo, where are you watching from? You are welcome. You're welcome to my live stream, so let me know. So that's basically it. So there are so many things you can actually do. And then you can actually, some people sell customized and pattern. Like, I've actually come across someone who does this, especially for things like corsets, baby dresses, because some people actually want to sew, but maybe the issue they have is cutting, right? So if you are good with pattern drafting, you can actually draft these patterns. Yeah, you can actually draft them and then just have them on paper and then be able to sell it out like that. You understand? So it doesn't have to be something like, I feel like if you have the skill, you actually do not need to struggle. No, you don't have to struggle, because it's a skill that many people are actually looking for, how they can get, so now that you now have it, you have to try to utilize it well, right? You have to try to utilize your skill, your handwork very, very well. If you're just joining, let me know where you are watching from. So today we're talking about side businesses one can start as a fashion designer. So that's basically what we are looking at. So do well to let me know where you're watching from, and then do well to also drop your question. Do well to drop your question, and I'll be answering you. I'll be reading your question from the comment section. Okay. If you are just joining, welcome to my live stream. Okay. So that's basically, so number one, I mentioned, I said I'm ready to wear business. You can start ready to wear from home. And then number two, I said fabric business. Okay. So you can do this too. Then, okay, thirdly, I also mentioned pattern. Like, you can draft pattern, and then you can also sell this. You can draft pattern, and then you can also sell this. So there's so many things. Like, people want to make children dresses, but maybe they don't know how to go about it. They feel like it's too petite. They don't want to make mistakes. So you can actually come in, you can actually fill in the gap. You understand? You can actually fill in the gap for these people. Okay, help them do this pattern, and then you sell out to them. But basically, that one thing with working from home is you have to actively market yourself. You understand? So you don't have to start depending on others. You don't have to start. Referral actually works good and fine. Like, I actually believe in referrals. But I think we've gone past the era where you just have to sit down and then be waiting for customers to walk in and then be waiting for referrals. Referrals do work, right? Referrals do work, but I think it has come. It's time, you put yourself on the online space. Yes, you have to put, especially if you know you don't even have a money to run ad. Why not put yourself on the online space? Make your videos. When you make dresses, post them. When you make dresses, post them. Okay, very good. I was trying to do something. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, this thing is blocking my face. I'm trying to move this thing. Oh, how do I move this thing now? If I just join it, please. Hi, Evan. Sorry, I'm trying to move this thing out of my face. You're welcome to my live stream. Oh, please let me know, where are you watching from? I want to know. Oh God, do this thing now. I'm trying to move this thing out of my face. Oh, okay, better. Yeah. Anyway, I think it's manageable that way. So if you're just joining, do well. Oh, all the way down here. Wow. Yeah, I'm blessed this morning. All the way. I'm streaming from Nigeria. What's the time over there? Currently is 8:36 here. So let me know what's the time over there. And yeah, I'm from Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria. Have you been to Nigeria before? Let me know. And are you a fashion designer? I want to know. Okay. Okay, so let me just continue while I'm waiting for you to. If you're just joining, please do want to give this live stream a thumbs up. I've not seen any thumbs up. We'll do want to give it a thumbs up. Okay, thank you. So that is basically it. So there are many things you can actually do. I don't believe that we've gone past the era of you just sitting and then waiting for people to work. Past that era, you understand? Because you can actively market yourself by yourself. Do you understand? No, I don't understand it. I only understand English language, then a bit of French and a local language. So I don't understand that. I've not been to Tanzania before, so I don't understand that. Or do you want to teach me the language? Let me know. Evan, do you want to teach me Evan or Evans? Which one should I even call you? Evan. I want to actually call like the short form. So should I call Evan or Evans? Evans. Evan. Evan. Evans. Please, which one should I call? One, two, or three? Evan, Evans, or Evans? Yeah, I'm here. Hi, I'm here. Okay, I'll teach you for now. Say mambo. What's the meaning? Let me not go and say what I don't know. What's the meaning? Okay, so what's the meaning? If you are just joining, welcome to my live stream. Please do well to let me know where you are watching from, and then I would want to know the time over there. Currently here, it's currently 8:38. Yeah, the time here is 8:38 a.m. So it's still morning here. So I would want to know what time is it over there. Um, Evan, I don't know, Evan or Evans is teaching me mambo. It means hi. It means fine. Okay, okay. Evan, mambo, mambo, right? I hope I'm pronouncing it well. Evan, mambo. So you're not going to answer me power. Okay, I'm learning. Okay, so I'm learning. I'm waiting for your response. So mambo. Good. Okay. So how do I say? I don't want to do something long. I wanted to ask you, How do I say how was your night? I don't want to come and see the long one I cannot mention. Please do well to give this live stream a thumbs up. Do well to give it a thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, okay? And then let me know where you're watching so that I can welcome you. So do well to give it a thumbs up, okay? Do well to give the live stream a thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay, so let me just continue what I was saying. So I was basically talking about business ideas for tailors. I like it. Nice day for you, mate. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Evan. Okay, so that's basically it. Now we've come, this is like another year, and then most times people have different dreams. People usually enter the year with high spirits. They want to do this, they want to do that. Like everybody, they're making new resolution. You want to make more money, you want to do this, but so people actually come into the year with like so many resolution. They want to do this, they want to do that. But the thing is, are you sticking by what you want? Are you sticking by your resolution? You know, because it's normal. Like it's normal for you to come into the new year with high spirit. You want to do this. You want to make more money. You want to. Are you working towards it? Because that is what actually matters. Because as a fashion designer, for instance, if you don't put measures in place, you would find yourself in the same position where you were the previous year. You understand? So you just have to constantly put in efforts, for you to be able to make more. You understand? For you to be able to make more money and all that. So I actually believe in side businesses. Actually believe in side hustles. Actually believe that as a fashion designer, as a tailor, you should not just limit yourself to waiting for customers. I don't actually believe in just waiting for them. I believe in you self marketing yourself, doing different stuffs. You understand? In fact, you mustn't even, people also teach. Some people don't even, I know of someone that doesn't actually sew for customers, but her niche, she's a fashion designer, but her niche is actually teaching. you know she just teach people how to sew, and then how to go about the business side of it, and then that's just all. I also know about someone that all he does is like, he doesn't even teach people how to sew, just the business side of it, like how to make more money as a fashion designer and all that. Also, as a fashion designer, you can decide to go into content, right? Just making videos, and then leveraging on social media for you to be able to make money and all that. You understand? So you actually do not have to limit yourself to whatever is around you. Okay, so if you're just joining, do well to give this live stream a thumbs up. Evan, are you out? I want to know. So that's basically it. Sounds like, I don't think, have I put my face here before? I don't think so. Do I have my, anyway? So I just decided to just do it here. So um, I just said to just come and have a little time with my people, because it's been long overdue. So why not? Why not? So okay, before I leave, let me just summarize all I've said. As a fashion designer, there are so many side hustles you can start, and I said one of them is ready to wear business, and then two, I talked about fabric business. Three, I talk about pattern, you selling pattern. Then three, I talk about you leveraging on social media to create content, right? I also talk about teaching, right? Teaching, like you teaching what to other people, like impacting knowledge and then getting paid for it. Like I feel like this is one niche that has different branches. It has different branches, so it's less for you to now choose which one you actually want to stick to, which one you actually want to do, right? Okay, so I think that being said, it's about time I leave. I just wanted to have just come. If you're just joining, let me know where you're watching from. I'm actually about to leave, but let me know where you're watching from. So let me welcome you before I take a leave. If you're just joining, say hi or just drop where you're watching from. I'm in Nigeria currently, so let me know where you're watching from before I leave. I'm virtually done with this, so I'm about to leave. So let me just know. And do well to give this live stream a thumbs up, okay? Do well to give it a thumbs up. Thank you. Okay, so that being said, I think it's time for me to go. If you joined my live stream, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, until next time when I come your way again. Thank you.